we're going to talk about another subject that's very close to our hearts here, and that is the Day of Giving.
That's right.
Yeah, the Coastal Bend Day of Giving happening happening November the 8th. More than 50 local nonprofit organizations will be taking part, giving you a chance to help them in their mission to improve our South Texas region. Samantha Silva gives us a look at the family counseling service and why this particular local nonprofit's participation is very, very important.
Hi, Samantha here previewing the upcoming Coastal Bend Day of Giving. Today we spotlight another area community agency assisting those in need. Let's go right in and hear some good news. We are here with Christy Phillips, Executive Director of the Family Counseling Service in Corpus Christi. Hi, Christy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Please tell us about the service mission.
The service mission at Family Counseling Service is to strengthen individuals, children, and families in the Coastal Bend through counseling, advocacy, and education.
Please tell us how the Day of Giving funds are put to good use.
People who don't have insurance, people maybe who are uninsured and need assistance with their co-pays, we're able to provide an open door for them to get the mental health services that they need.
How can Family Counseling Service assist those who are in need?
We are here to help people dealing with many things. You know, we all need a little bit of help sometimes, and being able to know where to turn for those things is really important.
Tell us how you can support those who are going through transitions in their life.
Being able to deal with a wide variety of those issues is something that really we take a lot of pride in at Family Counseling Service. We're one of the only agencies in town that will address that wide variety of issues. I always kind of say, you name it, we see it, and really try to provide an open door for anybody who needs help.
How does being a nonprofit agency benefit those who come to the Family Counseling Service?
The funding that we receive as a nonprofit allows us to be able to provide them with the services that they need. It takes care of the extra expenses involved because we may not be billing them the full amount. The funding that we get as a nonprofit takes care of those expenses so that we can provide high quality mental health care to people regardless of what their resources are.
Christy, please tell us about the professional accreditation the service has.
And so what that means is that we are held to the highest standards of best practices and evidence-based practices to ensure that the clients that we serve get the best quality services. Family Counseling Service was actually started in 1942, so we're celebrating our 80th anniversary this year. And since that time, we have continuously adapted to meet the needs of the community based on, the things that families are dealing with, which, as we know, change from generation to generation.
Where are your offices located?
Our main office is in Corpus Christi, and we also have an outreach office in Kingsville. And of course, we continue to provide telehealth services for people who aren't able to make it to either locations, which helps us to provide services to those in the outlying areas.
I am with Maria Glaciano, the Director of Clinical Programs for the Family Counseling Service. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
How has the community needs changed since the pandemic?
I think during the pandemic, it became accessible to do therapy using telehealth. And I think people are ready to come back into the office and discuss what happened to them or what happened during the pandemic. So we're seeing a huge rise in people seeking services in person to work on grief, to work on adjustment, and just to process what they went through during the 2 years that so much changed.
Now that's good work helping create a thriving community. Remember to save the date for November 8th when you can help one or more of the nonprofit agencies participating in the Coastal Bend Day of Giving.
Thank you so much, Samantha. And like Samantha said, don't forget to save the date, November 8th.
Yes, and every dollar for dollar match, very important. That counts a lot. We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this.